We're here in San Mateo, California at Maker Faire 2012, and a big part of our adventures here at Maker Faire is doing
Making takes.
Boy, don't we do a lot.
Oh yes.
And this year we're doing one of our make and takes is for Plaid, who puts out Mod Podge, and it is 45
years old.
And tell a little bit of some of the product we used.
We're using the 3D dimensional acrylics, the tag ones. We're using Mod Podge, of course. We're using their Podgeable papers, which is a great new line which has patterns and letters. And we're using the Martha Stewart chalkboard paint.
Yes, so we're going to show you really quick how to do this project. The very first thing we're going to do is we're going to use a 45 record. So we're using something old and
something new.
It something new. So what I'm going to use is the Martha Stewart chalkboard paint. And I just painted on the chalkboard paint halfway around the bottom. Now you need to let it dry in between coats, and I like to put 2 or 3 coats on. Let it dry, and then we're going to do our next step.
For our next step, we're using the tag shape. And I went ahead and took their Podgeable papers, and we had each of our participants tear out pieces of these to collage. And then we put on a layer of Mod Podge.
Right onto the acrylic.
Right onto one side of the acrylic, and just had them layer them. Put another layer of Mod Podge on top.
Okay.
And they have a great collage tag.
Now a good healthy coat of Mod Podge.
We'll hold this right on the record.
Perfect. And you can, I mean, it sticks pretty well, but at home if you're doing this, I would even maybe put a bottle or something a little heavy just to hold it down while it
weight
is
it down.
adhering. And then the next thing we did is I went ahead and punched in the holes using one of the heavy-duty hole punches, because we're going to hang this on the door. And I'm going to show you real quick. So you get the idea. So that'll enough so you can hang it on your doorknob. So you can tie that off. And then the last step we're going to do is we're going to get our chalk ready. And what I did is I actually broke the chalk in half and tore a little piece of black duct tape. Duct taped the chalk to the string. And now this is going to be hanging on here.
Pretty simple.
So you just tie that in, and let me bring our sample back in to see where we're at with this. Here's our sample. We did a little bit different. And you can even Mod Podge
images right onto the record too.
And the fun part about this, where's that paper towel? I think I'm sitting on the paper towel. Now, one thing you do need to know at home, this does need to cure for 24 hours, the chalkboard paint. Once it's cured, you're going to take the chalkboard and you're just scribble chalk
with the chalk
all over the whole thing. Then just brush it off with a paper towel or an old sock, and now the board is cured and ready to use for chalkboard. And I'm just showing you, you can just erase and do, oh, I should have left back in 10 minutes. Here, we'll go back in 15 minutes. So you can just add chalkboard, and how fun is that, where you can just hang this right on your doorknob or in your office on your bulletin board. You're going to get lots of fun.
People have really enjoyed these today.
So I hope you enjoyed our make and take with Mod Podge today.